Hello, everybody. Hello there. Naturally, of course, you're beating me into the studio. Of course, you always do. I mean, I'm still in process of setup and things like that. I'm checking camera. I'm checking sound. Checking me. I'm checking if the studio guest has arrived. I'm checking if we can sight and voice control. Yes, and when you get a rumbling through it, there's no voice control. So you have to try. And it's a long-winded show. That's what it is. You'll never get three. No, you can't even get a refreshment sometimes. Naturally, Mr. Wright's here. He's ever present. Also, the Sherlocks are always accompanied. And baby Sherlock, he got up to watch the old cup, and studio guest today. We've got England Lion. We just caught him before he flew out. He's gone out to report on England playing 80. That should be a pushover. But I don't know. I see the US beat Vietnam. Well, that must have been a friendly. That must have been a friendly or practice match. Yeah. 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 Oh, sad news. Look at that, son. Sad news. Yeah. It's time for the sad news, and here's Dory Bear. He brings us the sad news. Hello there, Dory. Dory Bear's here. Hello there. Now the news is Tony Bennett has died. Well, I told the man back in the 60s, I said, "Where's your heart, Tony?" He says, "I left my heart in San Francisco." Hmm. Well, I said, "When you go back, how are you going to find it?" He says, "Well, I went to the doctor. The doctor says, Tony, get it out, get it out, get it out." And I went to another doctor and he said, "Get it in, get it in, get it in." In the 1960s, they forecasted on TV and things like that. But by the time I reach these days, in the 2020s and the 2030s, you'll be able to take out your heart, give it a good shine, put it back in. But how will the people know that you've got a new heart in? Hmm. Scott McKenzie. When you go to San Francisco, wear some flowers in your hair. And no doubt there'll be plenty flowers for Tony Bennett. He left his heart in San Francisco. Told him in 1964 that's a dangerous job, Tony, especially this year. You come back about 2030, they still won't have found the answer, but they're working on it. People were starting to get new hearts in the 1960s. Oh, it was a long job. One doctor said, "Get it out, get it out." And I said, "I'll get it out. My finger's stuck. Get it back in." And Tony said, "Well, me you heart. Well, you're in San Francisco. We're doing all the transplants here." Ah. Yes, anyway, sad news of Tony Bennett there, but he left his heart in San Francisco. I told him it was a risky business when he was doing it, but there he goes. He wouldn't listen like everybody else. And I'm going to see Billy Selection of the Day was in the studio yesterday, studio guest. And Billy's Selection of the Day, Furby Man, Happy Wisdom Fish, the singing sensation. And Sherlock's Selection of the Day was in the studio yesterday. They both were singing. If you missed them, go and see them. Jimmy Industries crooning Bing Crosby. Yes, as the old crooner there, Bing Crosby. And Rocky 867. Yeah, it's nice to see him getting up this early. He says, continue with the rest. Continue with the rest. Yes. And England Lion, you're going to beat Haiti, aren't you? Yeah. 3-0, like the US. I think so. Something like that. Maybe it's 10 now. I don't know how good Haiti are. I don't know. But I don't suppose. Can't be too good, surely. Robotical Halloween. Defatoys Ammo Cannon, you Freddie Cannon, Ears Cannon, um, Bianca's Nostalgic Corner, Who Is This? And Theo Fan, 1985, My Wonky Thriller, cassette, tape, Michael Jackson, oh yes, he did the Thriller. He did the Thriller. He did the Thriller. We've had a little pop. That's where we've jumped onto something else, but we're certainly not on what we wanted to be on. But we're back now, I think. It's the mini player that's popped. And there we go, TR fan 85. I'm naturally scientific. Oh, yes, in the 1960s. Said to be fly. How are you going to get to San Francisco? Well, we'll be flying on, whoa, we'll be flying with wings. No, not going in a car. We're flying with wings. That's Westlife, yeah. Pity about that. Sometimes I get it wrong. Keep it out as Marilyn Monroe short. And Robotic Halloween, Stupid Stream with Friends. And Tyler G, Spirit of Halloween, Death Stalker Unboxing Setup. And Ian the Animatronic Stuff Collector, Jimmy Animated Skeleton Candy Bowl. That was Ian becoming a half popper, but I think it's the same. It's not the same. Marshall's Halloween 23, Maniaci 21 was the half popper, and the other one was not. Jimmy Time, Jimmy Disco Dino. The Clark Family Creative Cold Clock and the Quarantine Kids play once in a lifetime. Talking Heads, yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And Animatronic Prowler, Lewis Halloween 23, read the description. And the Jimmy Brothers Animated Skeleton Candy Bowl, Jimmy Halloween. And the Jimmy Brothers again with the LED light show, Musical Jack Skellington, Light String Jimmy Halloween. And a white wedding cover from Billy Idol's Rumpus Machine. Yeah, the Rumpus Machine. It's all happening down there in New Zealand, isn't it? The Rumpus Machine is down there in New Zealand. The women's old cup is down there in New Zealand. Oh, and Tony Bennett's died down there in New Zealand. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, so White Wedding, the Billy Idol cover there from the Rumpus Machine. And that's great. Nice to see them again. And there's Daryl there. Yeah, he's doing well. And Jimmy Time, Dancing Toy Madness. Mm-hmm. You have to wear your baggy pants when you're in madness. Yes. Stream your art from Ian, the Animated Stuff Collector. And now we'll move on to the British charts. Taylor Swift featured Ice Spice. Karma, she's in. And Byron Messiah and Burma Boy, Taliban's too, they're in. And Becky Hill and Cheers and Status Disconnect, that's the next highest one. And Gia Hush for Masculine, going from a lower chart to up. And that's featuring Burma Boy. And Gia Hush, Military, featuring the area Marley. And that one's going up. And Troy Sivan with the Roshi's in a hurry. Are you in a hurry, Troy? Yeah, he's in a hurry. Yeah. He has to get to the shore. Billie Eilish, what was I made for? Well, you're made for singing at the moment. That's what you're doing. Would you not like to come and do the show and play with a few bears and do a few streamers? Wow. Play. I like a few music and play some for yourself. Yeah. And Gunnar says, what do you mean? That is a Japanese word, I think. I don't know. And Jungkook. Did he cook dinner? Took me 7 minutes featuring that to us. And he's highest new entry this week is Cindy Lou, who meets the Grinch. And the Grinch saves Cindy Lou, who from the sorting machine. Did he work in a post office? Willow loves Halloween. Predators of the Night official lyric video. No, it's half Papas. Well, I still haven't found out who it is. I'll have to go and guess. It's Willow loves Halloween. I could have guessed that. So far, so good. The Rankin Barbie Ken dolls and Snowy's animatronics, Great American Fun Corp, Valentine Guitar Bear, and the TJ Maxx and Marshalls from the Jimmy Brothers, and TR Fan 85, my teal Furby Baby Blueberry, and the Jimmy and Wowee guy, Wowee self-balancing MIP robot on white. Yes, I see him, TR Fan vegetables, but filmed outside. Dr. Cockner says I'm coming until I get there. Eat an apple every day. Keeps the doctor away. Checking stores for them now. Louis PC, Menards. Just got 2 boxes in, yeah. And Monkey Judy, he'd been away, I think, or one of his trips, but the 2-year-old Bella skillfully using the chopstick, eating noodles herself. She was eating noodles with a chopstick before she was born. In chopstick land out there, yes. And Sugar Jasper Studios, Springfield, Illinois, I think. Stage Let's Be Friends, July 23. And the Carpetbagger, Pleasure Pier, Broadwalk, and Rainforest River. Adventure Dark Ride, Galveston, Texas. And the Jimmy Time, Jimmy Waddler, Freddy Krueger. And the Jimmy Time again with Jimmy Spinning Snowflake Snowman 2 song. Snow Miser instrumental from Jimmy Time. And Jimmy Time again with the hilarious video part 2. And Jimmy Time has been on the night shift, working alongside Buddy and Annie. Yes, Jimmy Big Head Skeleton, audio rip, but it's glitching. It's black on 24 and it's glitching. It is glitching. And Fiji Flower, add a title that describes your video type to mention a channel. I did that yesterday, yes, 1 day ago. To mention a channel. Well, add a title that describes your video. First on here, it wouldn't be my video, and it would be my channel, like. Okay, my video. This is England Lion is out to see the Owl Cup. England for the Owl Cup. Title, England wins the Owl Cup. Dickie Birds just flew in with a story. Hello there, Dickie. How's it going? England hasn't scored yet. No, well, I don't think they've gigged off yet. Yeah, Dickie's not familiar with his. What about Tony? I left his heart in San Francisco. Yeah. Well, I asked him, how are you going to find it when you get back there? There's lots of hearts. Scott McCann says, stick a few flowers on it. There's lots with flowers on it. There's lots with flowers on it. Ian's in his StreamYard again, getting his feet wet. Good for him. And Rocky 867. Help. He needs it. Yeah. He needs it. He actually came up on the selections today. Brawland, the video editor, gotcha. Stomach growl. Episode 11, yes, we've been here before, and the BNSF Manifest on the KC District in Camden, Missouri. Yes, and Jimmy Time's indoor Christmas he's doing now. Well, they did forecast 50 years ago that Christmas will come in the summer. Yeah. Of course it will. Yes, England lying because we can't play the football in the winter because it's going to get very freezing in the next 30 years. It could be, it could be very, very freezing. Who knows? Some of the lands might be flooded. So you're going to have to play it in the summer. Yes. Um, Ian's been back to TJ Maxx. I was there myself, but I didn't see the players Del Norte. Mr. Halloween Duty, we hit 500 subs in the history of my channel. The Mr. Halloween Duty. Yeah, there he is. Oh, look at him. Dude looks like a lady. He did it. And he did it, daddy. And the dude, he looks like a lady. Look, Aerosmith. There he is. Look, England Lion. This England Lion looks like a lady as well, but of course he's following the ladies. And he's got Dory and in the studio, Dory Bear, and he's got Dickie Bird. And Mr. Wright and Sherlock will keep him company. I'm going over. I'm going over. Yes, I'm going over to that studio to see what's happening. Oh, yes. About a pick an oldie. Pick an oldie. Yeah, I can't see any oldies. Tony Bennett's gone. Yes. Any oldies want to turn up? Oldies, otherwise they didn't put up very often. They've got no upper. Select an oldie for the day. You'll have to go right down to the bottom of the list, probably. That's where they all live. Yeah, I'll see if I can spot an oldie for you. There's Halloween Animatronics channel. He's not bad. He put up 2 weeks ago, Jimmy Industries Animated Witch with Trey and his life-size Halloween prop. So I didn't really class him as an oldie, but he's fairly regular. Yes, and I see. We've got our band there, Oingo Boingo. Yes, with Oingo Razor live at the Universal Amphitheatre. And we've got the oldies will be right at the bottom. They got pushed down there because they didn't do no work. No. Well, a lot of them's got big fat pensions in any case, so some of them hasn't. Some of them are relatively poor like us, yeah. Nope, we don't see the oldies. And yet there is another page to come, and there's no more pages to come. But you are down there and they're hiding. I didn't class all them as oldies. If I can spot an oldie, then I would tell you. Such as Anna Santina. This one's from 9 years ago with Bruno Mars and Treasure. Lady BZ, she does put up sometimes. Lady BZ, OQ Sarah, and you Ben Hope, you are the reason, Callum Scott. And Noelia Patricia, EQ Sue Bem, Isadora Pompeo, and Renata sings Linda Ronstadt, but she don't put up too often. We've got Randy Onshaw, the French version, singing and dancing Snowman. Renata's with us if he's ever near. Naturally, Linda Ronstadt. We never put you off, even if you're old, you just get pushed down to the bottom. Jimmy Prototype Toy Story animated singing skeleton duo. That's Peter C.M. Hannah. Some people say, William Marnie pushed them down to the bottom. It doesn't. It's not me. It's YouTube. It goes down. Well, you cannot expect it to go up. If you start at the bottom, you'll still never reach the top. But you're not putting up. You see, so the putter ups are going to come in, and they're going to come in behind you, and they're going to push you down a list, like when you write on a page. Yeah, you'll be at the top, but there'll be others coming in above you, and you will eventually hit the bottom. Well, something like that. Well, if you could move down, that is, on a list. Yes, yes, such is where did last Saturday end up. Well, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today, Saturday, came in on top of it. So it's about 7 shows back now. 7 or 8 shows back now, if you want to have a look at last Saturday's. And there we go. And I'm going to switch over to the studio again. And I say that everything's fine here, but it's not fine today. Now, a few days ago, the forecast, 2 weeks of rain, and the rain's keeping it up. It was thundery and a bit heavy rain yesterday. I'm checking on it today, 13. That's not a good. That's not a good summer. Give me a nice January or February, on early March. I can get 13. You know, rain, yeah, any time, of course. If it's only light rain, but it seemed to be a bit more heavier. 13, it was 12 before. I'll accept that in January. I'll take that in January. That's on a good day. Yeah, I'll take that in December. I went on my holidays in June last year. It was June it was. And when I went, I was 14. Yeah. When I came back, I'd risen to 18, but it still wasn't great. And there you go. We had a few 20s in June. And I talked about the heat wave coming in July, but I don't think it's going to come. Yes. What you mean? Where's the list? I don't know. England Lion lost it. He wants to stick up a football list. Oh, my. I'll see if we can find it. It's a long list as well, because I do put a lot up for you over the last few days. Right now, this is supposed to highlight some of the bands that, well, we just don't get them on regularly enough. And some of them are not very well known. And sometimes the band is quite well known, but not the song. So here we go. So first it's Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, we know them, yes. But Know Your Enemy, I thought it was a Green Day song. I swear it is. But Rage Against the Machine. Ty Dolla Sign, Paranoid featuring Bob. Oh, well, yeah, I've heard of them, Ty Dolla and Bob, but I don't know much about. I thought it was Black Sabbath doing Paranoid. Yeah, please yourself. Here Monday, How You Love Me Now. I've never ever heard of Here Monday. I don't even know they existed. What about Saturday? I know the Free. I've got the album by the Free. Never Say Never. Hmm, not too familiar with the song. Taking Back Sunday. Yes, there's another day of the week. I've heard of Taking Back Sunday. Yeah, I've got some of theirs. Capital M.A. Never knew nothing about it. Bush with a black heart inertia. Yeah, that one is known. It's a while since I surfaced with Bush, and I've got an album by them. All American Rejects, The Wind Blows. Just doesn't know this song too well, and the wind always blows here. There's always some kind of wind. Ah, the Dave Matthews Band, funny the way it is, yeah, funny. We should get forecast for a heat wave in July, but we're having 14 days of rain, Dave. And Rob Thomas, Her diamonds. There's Rob. He can't sleep at night thinking about her diamonds. I wonder where she hides them. Underneath the cat. Have you ever tried looking underneath the cat? That's the purpose why the cat sleeps there. I don't think I love you by Hoobastank. Very familiar with the reason, but don't know that one. Sugar Ray, Boardwalk. Yeah, no Sugar Ray as well. But I thought it was the drifters that went on the boardwalk. Or they went under it. Stained, this is it. We know it's the end, but we only know about one or two from them, you know. Oh, he has a woman we know quite well, but we just haven't had it up recently. Snow Patrol, crank the shutters. We thought we would put on a few that we know about. The killers, the world we live in. Not surely one of the bigger hits, other than to remember it. The Fray with Heartless. The red apparatus jumpsuit. Well, the red jumpsuit apparatus, you better pray. And then the vicar will say, well, you better pay. You have to pay to pray. Hopeless Records. Yes. just caught my eye there. Amber Pacific. Gone so young. Yes, I'm not familiar with Amber Pacific. Or 311. Hear you. Yes, I know the duo, the Veronicas. Untouched. And the Free, You Found Me. Paramore, we know about with Decode. Oh, I don't want them all to be anonymous. David Cook, never heard of him. Light on. I can see a light in the background there, David. And Journey after all these years. Familiar with Journey, but don't know about all these years. Script break even. Keen, the lovers are losing. Are they really? Yeah, not too familiar with that one either. Ellie King, America's Sweetheart. Panic at the Disco with a northern downpour. Yes, we get downpours here all the time in the north and downpour. And in the south as well, yeah, I suppose in most countries, yeah. But there you go, that's Panic at the Disco. They're doing a northern downpour. And Nickelback, if today was your last year, what would you say? Oh, Tony, where's your heart? I left it in San Francisco. How are you going to find it? Scott McKenzie says got flowers on. And so is everybody's. Well, Simple Plan said we've got a plan to save you. But we don't know how to use it. Yeah. Just a simple plan. The Offspring. Christy, are you doing okay? No, I'm dead in here. Oh, Hoobastank, my turn, he says. Foo Fighters, Summer's End. I think it never started. Second-hand Serenade, Fall for You. Lifehouse, broken. The Lifehouse is broken. Well, the lighthouse might be broken as well. The boys do like girls, but they like a bit of thunder as well so they can get inside or huddled up under a brolly or huddled up under some kind of shade. Oh, we used to like a bit of thunder because the girls like to squeal. Oh, look at that. American Affair, the naked song. Well, it's an American affair. That's why it's naked. Oh, that's oh yeah. Oh, shut it. If they're all doing them oars and plenty oars and no boats. Where would we be now? Good Charlotte. Well, the good girls go in church. Yeah, see there? Rise above this. We know Good Charlotte and see there. Staying to believe. Fall Out Boy, I don't care. One Republic, mercy. And forever the sickest kids. War. Forever the sickest kids. Heard the name mentioned before, don't know too much about it. Metro station is 17 forever. Well, of course. And it's only 13 riding in a metro station, riding round the stations, and he feels 17 forever. Keen spiraling. Doubtry feels like the first time, wasn't that a foreigner? Cover Doubtry, no surprise. Wild Boys featured Amos Ra, The Sound of Missing You. Don't know that one much at all. Beverly Brown, Part-Time Lover. Isn't that an Elton John song? You Are the Universe, Michelle Shavabani remix, full flavour. Featured CC Peniston. And Wayne Jackson, The Glorious, and The Wicked Game from Boston Tonic. Don't know that one either. Robert Palmer, UB40, I'll Be a Baby Tonight. Just put up a few that you might like. Blue, if you come back from the official Blue there, see. And Ratsasan Patterson, Loving You. And Marcus Miller, Unforgettable. And Tom Dice, Bleeding Love. And Full Flavour, Love Holds No Limit. And Drizzabone, Soul Family, Love Me Like a Lover Should. And Ben from Corduroy, All You Need Is Love. And that's a Beatles song. And Love You, Yes, Beverly Brown. And Burke and the Virtual Band. Can't Take My Eyes Off You. That's a bit Andy Williams, I think, but Tony Bennett could do a good version of that. Anthony David with Lady. And Bossatonic, You Can't Hurry Love. And that's Supremes or Phil Collins. Lady Major, You and Me by Alicia Richards. And Killing Me Softly with his song, Dave McMurray. And Ola Honorable, yes, Bringing Love Back. And Mickey Lane Roderick, If You Really Love Me. And why that name is very so small, it's the one that puts it up, I suppose. Stephen Bishop, It Might Be You. Tucci 82. On Wax, we know Wax, Bridge to Your Heart. We don't get much more from them. And All for Love is Colour Me Bad. I thought it was someone else. Like Air Supply or something. Out of Love, All Out of Love. Walter Egan, Magnet Steel, Stephen Bishop, on and on. Maxine Nightingale, good to see something else from her. Lead Me On, 79. And Colour Me Bad, I Adore Me More. And Terry Pendergast, Love Pendergrass, and Love TKO. We've got Gary Lewis and the Playboys, Sealed with a Kiss, Tell It Like It Is, Aaron Neville, Marshall Hayne, Dancing in the City, all fairly known to us, and Ken Booth, Everything I Own, and Racing Cars, They Shoot Horses, don't they? And Pilot, January. Yes, if you come back in January, I'll promise you some rain, but there's probably not much rain then, and about 12 or 13, so don't miss it. Make it December, and we'll have a Christmas party. Frankie Miller, I'm getting jealous, he says. I'm going up for the sun with me darling. Frankie Miller, darling. You're having my baby, says Paul Anker and Audia Coates. And Kate Bush says it was the man with the child in his eyes. And Jared Kenny, getting to know each other, and we're getting to know Jared Kenny. Yeah, we do know about him. And a human league was human. Well, Edwin Collins, he got a girl like you, but it looks a bit like you, but it's not. And Billy Ray Cyrus, and because of that, I've got a achy breaky heart. And Blue Joe, love moves in strange ways. And Jane Wheatland, Blue Kiss, because she had her blue lipstick on. Yeah. And Maria Vidal, Body Rock. And Madonna, Borderline, Body Dancer, Magic Fire. Don't know them. Robin Gibb, Boys Do Fall in Love. Cameo, Word Up is familiar. And Modern Talking with Brother Louis. And put a few up that we know. ABBA, Dancing Queen. We got Cardinal Offishall, Dangerous, Fitch and Acorn. Guns N' Roses, Don't Cry. Well, like a few that we know, we wouldn't know any of them. Robert Grace, A Dream. Dunno. Errol Brown, The Time Is Forever. Gonna Make You Sweat. At CG Music Factory. C&C. Fat Larry's Band Resume, we know. Michael Fornuti, Fortunati. Give Me Up, no. Don't know. Give Me One Day. 12, Europe, yes, but we don't know the song by Europe. Gregorian, Once in a Lifetime. Lisa and Cool Jam, we know, but not much of Head to Toe. Master Blaster, how old are you? We don't know. Bobby Brown, Humping Around. Yes, he did hump around a bit. We know about Tony Tone, If I Had No Loot. Well, I wouldn't be able to sing a record, would I? Sing a song and put it on record, that's what I mean. Paul Thomas Saunders, I'll Come Running. Skylar Grey, Coming Home. Industry State of the Nation. All these are, well, Skylar and Industry heard a little bit about. And Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers, Islands in the Stream. This is the Journey and the Sound, Eric B. and Rackin, and House of Pain, Jump Around. We do know about them. Earth, Wind and Fire, Let's Groove, yes. John Michael Montgomery, Life's a Dance. We've heard of him before, but very rarely. Lisa and Cult Jam, Lost in Emotion, Blind Date, Your Heart Keeps Burning. And Camilla Cabello, Never Be the Same. Never Be the Same. And Dennis Lloyd, Nevermind. And PSY Angelina. And Famous Dex, Pick It Up, featuring ASAP. Rocky. The Barge, we know, Rhythm of the Night, and that's just about all I had. And also Robbie Neville, C'est la vie. I don't have too much else. Run DMC, It's Tricky. Shanice, I Love Your Smile, 91. Salt and Pepper with Shoop. Al Charlie with a Square Room in 84. Don't know much about him. Corey Hart, yeah, we know all about him. He wears his sunglasses at midnight. That stop his flies getting in his eyes. Susan Vega, DNA, yes. She has to work all day at Tom's Diner. And Swiss Boy Lucerne, we don't know an awful lot about him, but there he is. And Scotch, Take Me Up, 85, that one. And Can't Be With You Tonight, Judy Boucher. And Eagles, the girl from yesterday, a song not too well known by us. Roxy Music, Jealous Guy, is a one we liked. Ronan Keaton, If Tomorrow Never Comes, yeah. Sugarland with Mother, Just Another Woman in Love, Anne Murray. No Arms Can Ever Hold You, Chris Norman, we do know. And Andy Gibb, Rest Your Love on Me. Adele, Someone Like You, yes. And Van Morrison, I put up, did this similar sounding song, Someone Like You. And sometimes when we touch downhill in 94, Eric Clapton, Tulsa Time in 85, Vicky Sampson, African Dream, and Somebody Lives in Apartment 9. Wonder who it could be. Tell me when that lives in Apartment 9. Badfinger with Baby Blue, yes. As soon as I hang up the phone, Conway Twitty, Loretta Lynn, Emmylou Harris, Beneath Still Waters in 78, and Willie Nelson, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, Charlie Pride, I'm So Afraid of Losing You. Again. And Dolly Parton, You Know That I Love You, and Ray Charles, Crying Time, and Don't Cry Johnny from Conway Twitty. And the Candles, Don't Let Me Cross Over, and Sam Fisher, Everybody's Got Somebody. And the only Faded Love, and Conway Twitty, 15 years ago, and Michael Bublé, Home, and Tony Bennett, yes, I thought I'd stick up with one from Tony Bennett, The Good Life. Yes, it was a good life, Tony. It's a pity. You were forgetful and left your heart in San Francisco. What a place. Yes, and Don Williams, I believe in you, and Ray Charles, I can't stop loving you. And Randy Von Warmer, just when I needed you most, to sit on this seat and keep the band warm. And Lee Greenwood, I owe you. And Keisha Cole, I remember. And Merle Haggard, today I started loving you again. And John Michael Montgomery, I swear. And Brownstone, If You Love Me. And Randy Crawford, If You'd Only Believe. And Conway Twitty, If You Were Mine to Lose. And John Schneider, I'm going to leave you tomorrow. 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 Tomorrow never comes. It better be brothers, lovers, live longer. That's a fact. And Loretta Lynn, it wasn't God who made honky tonk angels. No, it was man. It was the devil. He fancied a honky tonker. But Shaggy said, well, it wasn't me. It was the Rolling Stones. They made honky tonk angels. Yeah, that's who it was. And Jamie Lawson. Wasn't expecting that. No, me neither. Oh, the Street Boys. The Black Street Boys. Everybody. Backstreet's back. Britney Spears, You Drive Me Crazy. And Waldo's People, You Drive Me Crazy. Was a similar one. Waldo's People. And Guru Just Project, Infinity. And Al Yakun, Odetta. Or Odetta. Real McCoy, Another Night. La Bouche, Be My Lover. And Fintelligence, Voltamation. You might get a one or two. Foreigners, but I don't think they are. Any Camoes? Here comes the hot stepper. Diana King, Shy Guy, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Summertime. Fugees, No Woman, No Cry. Featuring Stephen Marley. A New Kids on the Block Tonight and XL5, Corners Peto. Frosters Jummies with a And Nisha Pasha Ulan. Ali Sikandar. I don't know him. And the Bad Boy, Bam Bum Funks, MCs by Freestyler. And Lou Bega with Mambo number 5, a little bit of, and Los Del Rios, Macarena. Well, I had a Los Del Rios, Macarena, and that one jumped back. Dr. Alban, it's my life. Len, steal my sunshine. Candyman, knocking boots. And Midge, you breathe. And Eminem says, without me, be no Eminem. Crazy Town says, butterfly. And Cola Shaker says, hush. Kent, music non-stop. Major, all about the money. Yeah. We send the money here, yes. Must send the money. The show will be closing definitely in October. It's the new date now. It's really closed at the moment. It's Bunny Rabbit's show, but I'm just doing it till he gets his voice sorted out. He has a voice, but it's YouTube. It got to do it. Media, all about the money. Anna Hansky, Josh Etza, Solly, and London Beat. I've been thinking about you. Me too. And Soup, this is how we party. We spread a little bit soup on your face. And Diaz, superhero. And Neon 2 with Polku. And Desiree, you gotta be. And Tal Bachman, she's so high, that Desiree. And Sean Mullins is gonna sing you a lullaby. And Sophie B. Hawkins, damn, I wish I was your lover in a lullaby. And Martika, love thy will be done. And faithless and summoner for me. Felix, don't you want me? Norman and summoner. Robin S. Show Me Love in 1993, and Betty Boo, 1990. Let's do the do, Betty. And Sleeper in between her. And De La Soul, Ego Tripping. Featuring Shorty, No Mas. And Mood Swings featuring Chrissy Hines, Spiritual High. And Shakara, Whenever and Wherever. I'll do my video. And TLC Waterfalls and SWV is right here. Lisa called Jam, Let the Beat Hit 'Em, and Lab Till You Know, and Emmylou Harris, Making Believe in 97. And Married Ladies, Loretta Lynn, and Patty Page, Mockingbird Hill, and Pussycat by Broken Souvenirs. We're very familiar with a big hit, but My Elusive James, George Jones, and Ricky Scraggs, Crying My Heart Out Over You. And Dolly Parton, Old Flames Can't Hold a Candle to You, keeps going out. And Quinn Lewis, Only Everything. And Anna Bryant with Paper Roses, she did the Paper Roses a long time before Marie and done it in the 50s. And others did the Paper Roses too. Pass Me By, R5. Engelbert Humperdinck, Please Release Me in 89. He's doing that. He did it in the 60s, but that's a newer recording. Rest Your Love on Me, Olivia Newton-John, Andy Gibb duo. Lynn Anderson, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. And the Drifters say The Last Dance from me. Depeche Mode, See You. Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj, Side to Side. And Private Zero, Someone Else. Ed Sheeran, South of the Border with Camila Camillo and Cardi B. You Set Me Free, Michelle Branch. Patty Page, Tennessee Waltz. There Goes Me Everything, Engelbert Humperdinck. And To Daddy from Emmylou Harris. And Cast with Walk Away. And Who Was That Stranger? Loretta Lynn. Usher, You Make Me Wanna. Patsy Cline, Your Cheating Heart. Hank Williams Jr., Family Tradition. And You've Never Been This Far Before, Conway Twitty. And The Dramatics, but I'm checking on that. Bounce. Yes, the Dramatics it was. In the Rain. Yes, I think we're still in the rain. We're going to see if we get a pop or not. Can give you new radicals, you get what you give. Eminem, the real Slim Shady. Tommy James and the Shondells, Morning. Puddle of Mud with Blurry. And Depeche Mode, Everything Counts. Just a few extras there. Yeah, so I think that's finished that one. We're going to have a look in the studio now. That's often a big deal, yes. Now, have we got a few records for you today? Yes. And we're going to do them on 3. And it's called 150 Country Songs. We'll get Sherlock to give us a hand. Jealous Guy? Yeah. Well, you could say John Lennon, Roxy Music. It's hardly a country song. Achy Breaky Heart. I'm not sure whether a Bed of Roses on here as well. I don't think it's a country song. Bon Jovi, anyway. A Bed of Roses, Bon Jovi. Jealous Guy, keep the John Lennon version. And apartment number 9 is Tommy Wynette. And on 2, Paper Roses is Anna Bryant, the one I put up. I put that one up. And Your Cheating Heart. Conway Twitty, I think. And In the Rain was the Dramatics, yeah. And well, I got no artist for some of these on the end. So I'm going to give you Afterthoughts. Yesterday, Loving You. And I Want to Feel That Way Again. I've got artists here that looks like certainly Christy Berg, I think. Yeah. Sure, you spot him. I'm going to give you 3 on here as well. Love the 90s. Going to give you 3. Right. I'm going to give you Diana King with A Shy Guy. Crushed His Dummies. That was just me call starting. And Dr. Alborn, It's My Life. Crushed His Dummies. And on 2, Crazy Town with Butterfly. London Beat, I've been thinking about you. And The Savage Garden, Truly, Madly, Deeply. That'll be the one. And on 3, Wanna Die is You and Me song. And we've got Betty Boo doing the do. And we've got Faithless with Insomnia. Betty Boo doing the do. Possibly like someone. 80s and 90s are still in the mix. We couldn't get them out. No. But there we've got some Rolling Stones for you, and I can see that's Creedence. And you can make your mind up about the other ones. Right. I'll give them on 2. Alphaville, Forever Young. Yep. Good Vibrations, that's a Beat Boys. And Dancing Queen, that's ABBA. Let's go for Alphaville, Forever Young. And on 2, Like a Virgin, that's Madonna. And Manic Monday is the Bangles. And Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me. That's a one for us. And on Love and the City, there's the city. And Whatever Happens, down by the river. You always get a smell of traders and boats and somebody selling things. And Love in the City, I'm giving you them on 2. John Waite, Missing You. Duran, Save a Prayer. I'll be coming over to see it later. And Spandau Ballet, that's True. Duran, Save a Prayer. And on two, Jerry and the Pacemakers, how do you do it? Of course, the same as everybody else. And PP Arnold, first cut is the deepest. And Ricky Nelson, hello, Mary Lou. Hello, Mary Lou. Is she the football game? Yeah, Ricky Nelson. That's that one. Alternative mobile hits, and what's on the other side? Alternative mobile hits. With the three there, I can see. And Coldplay. So I'm going to give them on two. The three, Never Say Never. Coldplay with Lovers in Japan. And Crack the Shutters from Snow Patrol. I'd say one. And on the other side here, the second, Love Hurts from Incubus. More from Nazareth or somebody like that. And yes, and I say we've got the Killers on here with Human. And we've got the Script with Break Even, I think it is. Yes. And Killers, Human. And that's, I think, all for today, but it's not all. There's Big Sherlock. Happy to be working as usual. Ably assisted by Mr. Wright. Check on the brightness. Light rain, 13. And quite fadey. Dory Bear won Presenter's Trophy. Say hello to Dory. Maybe he not brought the trophy. No, he's over there, but it's a little while now. Thank you everybody for when I won the trophy. And that was only last week or something. Or the week before, and I've been busy presenting the trophy. To me, yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Every day I have to get presented with a trophy. I give it to somebody, and they present it to me. To me. Dory Bear. Thank you very much, everybody. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye. I'm thinking of having a fair show tomorrow. Yeah. I might even do. I might even have a break from the records. But might be doing. Would you to do a film any one of these days? Sure. It's about the presenters and the presenters' trophies and also the what did you call it? The streamers' trophies. Let's recap streamers' trophies. The maximum one was best gameplay. The middle one was Story of Undertale. And the mini one was Freight Train Drifter. Yes. Well, we'll be having them all on. So don't forget them. And I'll see you tomorrow. Or it might be Monday by the time I get things ready. So bye bye. And I'll see you then. From Dory Bear. And Big Sherlock. Yes. And anybody else? Yes, I'm doing flights today, you know. And Diggy Boyd here. I'm flying them off to the England's Old Cup in New Zealand. I got to see the rumpus machine while they're down there. I'll be flying over their house and witnesses them. Yes, I'll see. I might be having a white wedding with another Diggy Boyd. Yes, that's what he says. And of course, you're our sports reporter. You get all the sports stories. What's happening here in this country? Then? Well, England look like winning the cricket. You know, they might, but they'll have to hide for the rain because our ball gets wet. Oh, but I think they still got another day tomorrow. I think they have another day tomorrow, but we'll have to get through the day first. Are you flying down? Yes. Diggy Bird's wings, yeah. You'll see it on the big screen. You don't need to be flying down yet. When they receive the trophy, you will be. And the USA won. Yeah, beating Vietnam. Yeah. Oh, yes, Spain won. Yes, 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 Spain won. Yes. And we had New Zealand and Australia winning as well. Yes, on the first day. Yes. I'm off now, everybody. I must go off and see the England ladies, three lions. When you show them your three lions, they say, "Wow, isn't he lovely?" Yes, he lovely. He's England lion. And he's coming in, especially on England days. Hi, oh, yes, and there we go. And congratulations to the US as well. Well, I said yesterday that was a practice match. It was against Vietnam. Yeah, yeah. And we had the Philippines as well. Yeah, they played and lost to Switzerland. Yeah, yeah. Forgot to mention them, but there they go. And sure, we move on with another wet day. Now we're going to see who wants to go out on a wet day. Yeah, we put my hood up, but will they get any play today? Don't know. It's not in these parts, so I mean, not at Lord's or anywhere, no. But I don't know, the rain's supposed to be over most of the country, so there we go. I'll see you again tomorrow, and I'll always be happy to see you any day on the William Live Show. And don't forget wonderful Radio William, coming along very well now with its new presenters. Got about 4 presenters on some of them, because some of them are more busy than, say, the 1700s, but well, the new guys, they just tag along and they just sweep the floor or put away the records. Well, that's a good job. Yeah, for DJs, you have to get your records out. You have to play them and you have to put them away again, or you'll not know where they are last time when the next time comes. You knew where they were last time, where you put them. And this time you can use them, but then you want to put them away for next time, or else you not know where they were. Yeah. Seems a complicated job, but I'm sure our little presenters can handle it. Yes. And as for everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow. And the William Live Show has been extended. Yes. More training for Bugs Bunny. Yeah, yeah. And Dory, yeah, she does want to do it, but Sherlock's not too keen. But he will be gone. Billy B won't do it. England Line's a sports report, and he's not going to present it, sure. Even though he did well in the minis trophy, and none of the little ones like Dicky Bird and Piggy Can presented. Blue Bear offers a hope if you're looking for an outside hope. Blue Bear offers a chance. The hat will fit him, and it don't fit Bunny Rabbit. He got big ears. He got big ears. He'll have to sit in this chair. You'll have to be able to see him, which means you'll have to sit on a box. Yes, that can be handled. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you'll have to speak on the screen. A new deadline date is 10th of October. That'll take me up to 3 years here on YouTube. Yes, 21, 22, 23. Yeah. And then after that, we have planned to have a Christmas party. Yeah, we come back for a Christmas party and New Year's party. But we didn't do, we'll be doing odd things after that as well. We'll be doing things, but not attributed to the William Live Show, you see. It's going to become it might become the Bunny Rabbit Show. Hmm. I favor Blue Bear myself, man. Oh, I mean, he's a natural. Oh, tomorrow. Guess who's coming in? Warfare. No. guy, the gorilla, has been training him. Little Jimmy's coming in. And he says he's a nice boy now. He listens to Boyzone every day. And he's a nice boy, and he says his prayers as well. Yes. Little Jimmy's coming into the studio. Little Jimmy's a natural if he could behave himself, but he want to crash the computer and crash everybody. Yes. He's as vicious as the England Lion. England Lion's more tame than what he is. And Dolly Bear can't stand him. And the others, they all keep away from him. Well, that's a report. Yes, what we're seeing now, Dickie Bird. He's definitely coming in tomorrow. Coming in tomorrow. I'm aware. He's coming in tomorrow. England report from England Lion. Oh, he can stand him. He's a lion, yeah. Yeah, but we can't stand him. Little Jimmy, he's wrecked the place up. He's what's called a mischievous boy. Hmm. Yes, very mischievous. If he had a beard, he's guaranteed to pull it. He'll knock your specs off. Yeah, he'll knock your hat off. He flings himself about, and he hits you in the nose, and then he headbutts you. And that's just before his breakfast. Yeah. So little Jimmy coming in tomorrow. I'll not be here. I've got to be here to host him. Yes. Sherlock, are you going to open the door? I'm looking through the spy hole first. Is somebody bringing him? Or he's a chance to run away again. He ran away from school. Yeah, you know that. He ran away from school. What was you scared of? The school teacher. Yes. Yeah. So little Jimmy's coming in tomorrow. Oh, atrocious. Gone there to think about it. Right. And I'll see you then tomorrow. So bye bye for today. Yes, we're thinking of doing one new movie, just when time is best. Whether we can do it tomorrow or possibly Monday, we'll see. So bye bye from now. It's involving little Jimmy, that's right. Yeah, bye bye from now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.